Theaters nationwide December 20th and 23rd only. For tickets and showtimes, go to fathomevents.com.
Hey there, everybody. I'm Ben Mankiewicz. Thanks for joining us on TCM. When you think of the films of producer-director Stanley Kramer, comedy does not immediately come to mind. Rather, Kramer was a man with a message, directing hard-hitting, often controversial social commentaries on topics ranging from racism to evolution to nuclear war. Hardly typical Hollywood fare. 2 years before the release of our next film, the Academy nominated Kramer for Best Director for Judgment at Nuremberg about the Nazi war crime trials, one of the most powerful courtroom dramas ever made. Funny was not exactly a known skill on Kramer's resume. But the next movie Kramer directed is widely considered among the most ambitious, big-budget comedies ever made. From 1963, it's A Mad, 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 Mad World. Kramer admitted much of his motivation to make the film came from his own ego. He wanted to prove to everyone he was capable of making a comedy. But directing drama and comedy are completely different animals, and Kramer didn't have just one or two comedians to manage. He had dozens. Every comedian in the business wanted to be part of Kramer's production. In a sense, if you weren't in it, you weren't in comedy. So Kramer was begged by everyone, and nearly everyone manages to be in the movie. The cast itself is a who's who of early 60s comedy. Sid Caesar, Milton Berle, Buddy Hackett, Ethel Merman, Jonathan Winters, and Phil Silvers. Not to mention the cameos: Jack Benny, Eddie Rochester Anderson, Don Knotts, Jerry Lewis, Carl Reiner, the Three Stooges, Buster Keaton, plus Mickey Rooney, Peter Falk, and the head of the cast, Spencer Tracy. The premise itself is rather simple. A group of random travelers are thrown into each other's lives when they stop to help a dying man, played by Jimmy Durante, on the side of the road. With his last breath, he reveals to them the location of $300,000, and a madcap race to find the treasure begins. From United Artists in 1963, here's It's a Mad, 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 Mad World.